So I was not expecting to read this in any way today, but Joe Exotic, yeah, Tiger King, wrote a letter to the Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow asking him to raise $20,000 so he can afford to hire attorneys and get out of prison. Now, if you don't remember the whole Tiger King saga, pretty much as followed, Joe Exotic was accused of killing Cole Baskins. This is such a long time ago. The fact I'm still talking about this guy is actually kind of funny and also just crazy at the same time. But yeah, so he went to jail for it, or prison for it, and now he's trying to get out of prison. And this is what he wrote to Joe Burrow. I see the news, magazines, as well as yourself calling yourself the Tiger King. I have been the Tiger King before you got out of high school. Tiger King is my trademark, my intellectual property. How about doing a good deed and helping me raise $20,000 for a down payment to hire attorneys? What's funny here is the way he phrases that and says that sounds like he's like threatening to sue Joe, like, hey, you're using my trademark here, buddy. That's my, copyright. And you know what? Maybe I'll sue you. But he can't sue him because that's the reason why he needs money. Because he can't afford attorneys to get out of prison. So there's like a whole entire problem here. It's like, he's like, hey, listen, Joe, Buster, I don't like the fact that you're using my trademark. That's me. You're trying to act like you're me and you're not me. But because you are, wouldn't it just, become me? Wouldn't it just give me the money so I can get out of prison? He continues, maybe paying it forward, God might help you get to the Super Bowl this year, and I could go home for Christmas. Oh, wow. Okay. So, threw God in there. Okay. He threw a Super Bowl in there. And, of course, he threw Christmas. The three W's when it comes to every football fan. Three things we love as football fans. God, Christmas, and Super Bowls. I mean, listen. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take in life. And I always will truly believe that, second that, third that, back that, no matter what. You do. If you don't take your shots, you will never in a life, accomplish anything. But I'll be honest with you, Mr. Joe Exotic. You also gotta remember one thing. Backlash, PR, all that kind of great stuff. Even if Joe Burrow, right, who I'm telling you right now, he has been very outspoken in the media when it comes to politics and, things going on. If you go back, a couple years ago, Joe has spoke up about certain things he doesn't like in the real world happening, right? But I highly doubt, he would even want to entertain the idea of raising any kind of money or giving any money to you. And again, keep in mind, $20,000 to Joe is absolutely nothing. Just a little, after his current contract he has signed, Joe Burrow makes $124,000 a day. Just keep that in mind, When I used to work I used to be a dishwasher, right, for 5 years, right? When I was a dishwasher, every day I make $60 a day being a dishwasher. Not the horrendous job. Not horrendous to do. After taxes, like $40. But still, $40. Joe Burrow, $124,000. So again, $20,000. He can throw that at you and that's freaking a bunch of quarters. That's like pocket change in his pocket, right? That's not that much money to him. But again, it's also the PR and the backlash you'll get from people for doing this, for promoting or supporting someone who, let's be honest, if you've ever read the news about Joe Exotic, there's a lot of people who hate the guy, a lot of people who like him and support him, and a lot of people who hate him. So even for Joe to have to go in there and be like, yeah, let me throw my hat in the ring, pun intended, in the lion's cage in a tiger can, throw my hat in the ring here, it would just be a waste of time and a waste of energy. I mean, at the end of the day, how I believe it in life is everyone, who does something wrong will pay the price for it at the end of the day, right? Whether you go to prison for that or whatever, you're going to pay the price for things you do in life. There's consequences to everything you do. he took a shot, and I respect him for that. I respect him for the fact he took a shot. Because, you know, probably, it would never happen. And ironically enough, the fact that this got out there and posted out there pretty much was probably Joe Exotic who released this. Because he probably wrote Joe and Joe didn't respond, and then he was like, oh crap, Joe's not responding. Let me put this out there in the media so that people start talking about it and maybe Joe will respond to it. But no, Joe's worried about the season. He's worried about the Super Bowl. He's worried about this year. He's not worried about Joe Exotic or Tiger King or anything going on with that situation. I thought it was absolutely hilarious because, again, like I said, going into today, this is the last thing I thought I would see on any type of news or media was about Joe Exotic. I mean, I forgot about this guy. I really did. I mean, this whole situation went down so long ago. I forgot it even existed. But with that being said, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one.